Oh. Welcome back. Now, as a guy who stands in front of tools, I'm somewhat of an authority on this subject. This subject being mobile 12-volt power. Now, I am a ham operator, that's KG7IUE, and one of the things I enjoy within the ham sphere is hilltopping, where you take a radio, such as this, go to the top of a hill, see what sort of range you can get for it, or get from it. One of my favorite spots, Montana, because this is a Montana channel after all, is that Rogers Pass. You hike up the top of that, get over to the top of the hills, you can actually communicate. I have received contact all the way from Ulm at one time. But that was coordinated just to see if we could, and we could. So, but that requires mobile power. And previously, the only solution for this is going to be one of these guys. Look at that. A big lead acid battery. That's hyperbole and exaggeration. More like one of these guys. Although you would need several of these guys. Because my mobile hilltopping radio puts out about 150 watts, 12 volts, what's that? 10 amps? Over 10 amps? 12 amps? I'm just doing some rough math here. Considering loss, to transmit on that, I need more than 10 amps of instantaneous power. Which, maybe, I mean, we're pushing these quite a bit. Maybe that's why I had so many of these go bad. So this, a sealed lead acid battery, but still liquid in there, and still prone to leaking. That's happened more than once. Leaving in your car, tips over, leaks, gets too cold, whatever, destroys your carpet, destroys your seat. It's a terrible encounter. So there's got to be a better way. And I was looking online, and I'm not saying this option doesn't exist. If you know of a good option of mobile 12-volt, modern power supply for the go, let me know. Do a link or whatever you do down there. I'll link it, star you, special stars for you. But there's got to be a better way. I mean, lithium ion has revolutionized mobile electronics. This camera is running one, has a tiny battery, records for hours, many hours. Phone's got one. Even the cheapest Ryobi junk tool you can get, lithium ion battery. We've come a long way, and the costs have come way down. So, why can't we take lithium ion, 12 volt, automotive power, many applications, and use lithium ion tool batteries, the cheap, widely available technology, and use it in our mobile devices. Also, our toy devices. Speaking of which, whoops, didn't mean to do that. And yeah, I know that says 6 volt, but runs fine on 12 volts. I said that several times in the coming up clips. I'm recording this after the fact because I don't want to make a video. Allegedly. Yeah, it runs fine. That thing's gone miles. Anywho, cheap lithium ion 12 volt tool batteries, but with some caveats. Lithium ion's a bit finicky. It has to be charged a certain way, and actually has to be charged 2 different ways depending on its charge level. If I remember right, it starts out at constant voltage, and when it gets over 50% or so, it goes to constant current. And charging a lithium ion battery standalone just by yourself or your own battery pack requires a power supply that you program to do a thing. That's a big thing. And I could do that here, but that's finicky. And my kids and wife aren't going to do that. If they want to charge up the kids' four-wheeler, whatever, they need something that just plugs right in. And we have the technology for that. So, also, lithium ion gets discharged too much, bad things happen. Charge it too fast, bad things happen. Gets cold, doesn't work. So that's the least consequential of this. So, we need a battery, but we also need charging electronics. So, I went on a search. Now, most batteries, most lithium-ion batteries, have the electronics in the tool. The control is in that. However, suspects, Harbor Freight, entry-level drill, whatever. I don't know if you see it, but there's 2 prongs there. Just 2, which means this is just on and off. In fact, we know from a previous video that our Ryobi junk tools are also just on and off, just the 2 prongs. See the chainsaw video that I'll I always say I'm going to link these things. I don't. I'm going to point right there. There's going to be a chainsaw video for you to watch on the Ryobi electric chainsaw. Too long, didn't read. The brushed version is junk, don't get it. If you threw it to the brush list, it's all right. So, yeah, link. Or not. So, we need to power our 12-volt electronics, and we need to charge them safely and easily. There's a way. These Ryobi tools. So let's get right to it. Well, welcome back to the garage. It's been a hot minute since I've had you here. Now, for any YouTube video, I believe that the audio is more important than the video. I'm willing to suffer through some SD quality stuff. In fact, some of my first videos were recorded on mini DV. I've been on YouTube for a good while. My usual suspect for some close contact video would be this guy. This is the Rode Video Micro. It's pretty good. As you can see, it's pretty short. It's supposed to be a directional microphone. This takes mic power. There you go. Yeah, this takes mic plug-in power from the cord here, so it gets power from the camera. It needs no batteries or anything else. Let's solve our audio here. All right, how do I sound now? Because I am cheap. I have previously had a DSLR USB charging microphone pair thing that's set on the top of this camera, or set on top of this camera. Because if I'm recording a video, you got to use the right tools. And the K1 used to be my favorite tool. However, this thing is old. There's probably 50,000 shots through this thing. The mic cable right there no longer records in stereo, and also, for some reason, it no longer focuses live during video. So, we've upgraded the Pentax K70 here. The right tool for that. But the right tool for audio has been this guy. I previously had one designed for DSLRs, but it broke, and they're expensive. They want like $500-600 for these things. And the cheap ones suck at audio quality. So, this is a mocked up solution here. That is a Warrior 12-volt battery. We are going to get to that in a second. Plugs right in there. So you have power on, and if I flip the wireless unit on, you can see RF light up. But that is a solution. And I chose Warrior because, one very important reason, they're cheap. And now we're going to do it again with the Warrior drill set. This was $16. $16! Unbelievable. And in this package you have your battery, same battery as I have here. I just hot snotted it down, or did I super glue it down? I hope I hot snotted it down and I can pull it off. Why is this important, you ask? I needed a solution to power 12-volt accessories. Obviously that unit's not designed for DSLR. The bottom is super glued on. But that's exactly what I'm using this unit for. Why use the right tools that you can buy? I mean, I've got the money to buy the thing. Those are the things I'd rather buy. So, I love myself a deal. So why am I doing this again when I have that set up? Aha! Look at that price. $4.99. $5. Probably could have gotten the senior discount or something. Important. Battery must be connected before charging. Battery connected. So, I push the button on this. Really? Huh. I had figured she was dead. But, let's take a look at these things here real quick. I'm going to show you the Warrior kit. We'll get back to this in a second. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, that is a 6-volt battery. And yes, this is a 12-volt battery. The Warrior drill, whatever, we're not going to need the directions. But this is a perfectly fine entry-level drill. And I actually own more than one of these things, because I keep on buying them in the kit. The battery, this battery by itself is $20. This whole setup was $16. And last time I got it, as you can see, I clearly have two of them here. Directions. It was $20 for the drill and the flashlight, which seems like they're just trying to get you into the battery system. That's what I would suspect by giving you a cheap entry-level drill here. But as far as I know, this drill and the flashlight that I also have are the only two Warrior 12-volt tools. So I can't explain that. These things are super convenient. Because we got our charger right here, that just plugs right in the top, which tells me that the actual smarts for this, because lithium ion, you need a few things so it doesn't burn down your house. 1.3 hours, that also, well, I can't even check right there. You need a balanced charger controller, which this does not have in here. For example, plug her in, and more cool stuff. Can you see right there that we're actually putting out 15 volts? 15 volts. I love the analog meter. We need more of them. So, let's take a look here. No security screws. Any other battery is going to have a security screw on it, pretty much. And angry little things. If you have a ring, take it off. I come prepared. Three cells. All of our smart electronics are right in here. Geez, that's a lot more. Nice roof out the case. I wonder if that pack could actually be put in here. I imagine there's a whole lot of empty space in here. This is not made to be on a camera. This is was a professional, the old Freeway series, like 170 megahertz. I think it's actually FCC, not allowed anymore. But whatever. For my use, it'll work. They can come find me. I mean, what is this, a 100 milliwatt transmitter? So, 12 volts there. Yeah, we're exactly 12 volts. So, the cool thing here, I did have it backwards. Spade connectors. Spade connectors. How cool is that? Let's put this back together. I want to get this in the thing. But, yeah, this is a perfectly fine drill that I'm destroying here. Because I'm going to throw it away. I don't want to keep the thing. With those remote control cars, I previously used these guys. Because these always, they go bad. These have a limited life. This one's actually kind of a little puffy too, concerning. What's the drain on these guys? See, it was glued to, this one was glued to a remote control car previously. No smoking, no sparks, whatever. Pop this right up here. I mean, how convenient is that? Here we got a fuse. Let's pull the battery out real quick and we'll take a look at our 6-volt battery. And as I just indicated to you, yes, I completely understand. This is 6 volts and we're putting 12 volts into her. Let's see here. Let's go drive this thing. Because electronics that are going to keep this thing from starting on fire, should there be a short here, should it get overstressed, are in the battery. Lithium ions are a bit finicky. Not as finicky as lipos, but finicky. This thing plays music. Should I disable that? Oh, luckily she's got a fuse right there too. Convenient. Yeah! Burn out! I got it. Oh, it says 6 volt right in the thing. Works just fine on 12 volt. And I know for a fact that it will work for a good amount of time at 12 volt. Now, this is just the first time. I'm going to put some maybe gratuitous kid on a thing here. Stuff going on. But, this entire drill kit, this guy, was more expensive than the drill kit that I just threw out. With the battery. This guy, 12 volts, double the power. Literally double the power. It's going to be fun until this motor burns out. And I've found previously you can get some good life out of these motors. They're not terribly picky. Never the motor that burns out. It's really, something's going to break. This battery is more expensive than this drill kit at 16 bucks. Let's go have some fun.
Go!
typical problems of one-wheel drive. Well, what fun that was. The second battery, they don't ship with a whole lot of charge. So the battery that was off of this is still going after 10-15 minutes. You know, I have never had a new one of these things. I'm not sure what the runtime is for one of them. Check this. This thing get poofy or something? All is well. Yeah, I'm not even sure what the draw is on these, but I think it's low, and I think it's perfect for this application. We're probably hitting peak current on it because it's not terribly fast. I've done this before, like I explained with the replacing these batteries with the 12-volt batteries that I showed you. That's a pain, and you have to charge it with like a real battery charger or something and pull it out and do leads and stuff. Well, this, I pop the top, plug the cord right in, apparently let it sit for 4 hours. 4 hours? What a slow charger. Let me charge this one here. But wait, there's more. A gift from viewer Mark. High quality, old school, original cordless Bosch tools. These are a high-grade tool in my opinion. However, that is an old NiCad battery. Now, you can get battery packs. You can. NiCad battery packs replacement for these. You're honestly fighting a losing battle. There's a reason we went to lithium ion. It's better in every way. Not nostalgic for the old tech. Better in every way. So, we're gonna forgo all that. We need to get 18 volts, whatever, it's 18 volts that, into here. Now, I am no shill for Ryobi. You keep on hearing me call Ryobi tools crap. Most of them are. I spoke to that chainsaw video a moment ago. Same thing here. Hot glue gun, what a novel tool. Also, cordless soldering iron, I got that as well. Novel, game changer in my opinion. Annoying because it shuts off every couple minutes. Battery saver or whatever. But these Ryobi batteries have the control in the battery, which means if we can adapt our Ryobi battery to our old Bosch tools, we can breathe new life into it. Let's do it. But now we're getting closer to the crux of it. If you're subscribed to the channel, you've seen me work on quite a few things, and which involves quite a few tools. And you see a lot of these guys. Ryobi tools. Here's the fan. It was $20. This is excess. But Ryobi keeps on doing the thing where they get these, we got one-off tools that you just can't believe are incredibly convenient. For example, this guy, incredibly convenient. This little thing was 20 bucks. A bit much for a fan. Fortunately, there's a bit of a markup. I didn't know the utility behind a cordless soldering iron. Incredible. Hey, Linux.
My motorcycle.
Your motorcycle's charging.
My motorcycle is charging. There's one in the car.
So Ryobi tools, they're all over here. Ryobi chainsaw. There's an episode on that. The chainsaw's junk. So know that I am no shill for anything. Good company practices should be rewarded. So, Ryobi. Ancient Ryobi. Yeah, defeated there. This tool kind of sucks, honestly. I've got a brush, newer one of these in the newer green, and also a one-handed one, which you've seen in many, many videos. But why is this important? Because of this fan. You can see here, if you look deep in there, there's only 2 leads. I'm going to let you finish. I am. Actually, no, I'm not. I respect the intelligence of this audience. You can see exactly what we're doing. You can see that a lithium-ion battery ended up in here. Or, actually, the rough cut, which was in here, the thing that's taped together. But it works. It actually works good. These tools are pretty nice. And you can also see that the guts for this, and actually there's no guts in this at all, just some circuitry for lights. You can just cut that out. This is just a constant supply. There's no intelligence in here, but we put this 15 volts into our Bosch charger. And here's a clip of the things working. My battery's gonna die, so just a real quick proof of concept. Feel that torque? Switch to the thing I said I didn't like using. There was I see a red light in there. I see a red light in there. She's charging. This works. Huzzah! Well, things are looking up. They sure are. Thanks to viewer Mark. Old NiCad set. But look at that. We were several inches shorter.
Okay, Daddy.
Probably for the same torque.
I got it.
And it's gonna be loud. Well, now I have to end this video. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing this. Puts old value to new things in ways that you don't often think of, I guess. This is sort of yeah, whatever. You know what to do. You put your things below. Hate mail down below. Anything, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Jeez, I'm a terrible YouTuber.